Cad Bane was one of the best and most reliable bounty hunters to all sorts of scum and villainy during the era of the Clone Wars. However, with the cancellation of the Clone Wars series, Cad Bane is still very much alive and in contention to feature in some new canon material. So today, I'm bringing you guys episode number 4 of my Star Wars Saga series as I discuss what could have possibly happened to Cad Bane. Last time we saw Cad Bane was on the Clone Wars after the attempted kidnapping of Chancellor Palpatine on Naboo, which was eventually thwarted by Anakin, Mace Windu, and an undercover Obi-Wan. I imagine his story wouldn't have ended there, but obviously due to the cancellation of the Clone Wars series, we didn't see anything else of him in that series. However, that appearance in the Clone Wars was not the last canon activity of Cad Bane, as he continued to assist Grievous, the badass Devaronian that is General Cleave, Rackham Seer, and Sidious towards the end of the Clone Wars. In Legends, which obviously isn't canon anymore, Bane became one of the Empire's best freelancers as he continued to assist Sidious and work with Boba Fett after the Clone Wars, who would eventually become one of his closest rivals. With no canon death for Cad Bane, it's very possible that he could feature in Star Wars Rebels. As I mentioned in my Season 3 trailer video, the Rebels need a threat who's actually beatable unlike Vader, such as Grand Admiral Thrawn, or Cad Bane. The Ghost Crew is becoming even more skilled and even more powerful in every episode, so I'm sure they'll be able to take down Grand Admiral Thrawn, and I imagine they'll be able to take down Cad Bane if he came along and featured in Rebels. However, it certainly would not be easy. Can you imagine how epic a fight between Cad Bane and the Ghost Crew would be? I can see it not only being incredibly even, but an awesome spectacle, as we can see he can face up to Jedi competently in the Clone Wars, facing up to both Ahsoka, Obi-Wan, Mace Windu, and Anakin. However, I think it's highly unlikely he will feature in Star Wars Rebels due to his age. Cad Bane is 51 by the start of the Clone Wars series, so throughout the series he was in his early 50s. The average lifespan of a Duros, which is Cad Bane's species, is 70. So fast forward over 15 years to where Rebels is at the moment, and he's in his late 60s and is probably nearly dead. Despite this, I'm hoping we can still get some awesome canon material of Cad Bane from the Clone Wars era, as he was one of the coolest characters introduced in the Clone Wars. So it's possible, and would be really awesome to see, some of Cad Bane's untold stories being put into a canon comic or a canon novel. It's possible that Cad Bane could introduce some other fan favourite Clone Wars bounty hunters. One that immediately pops to my head and that I'm personally in love with from the Clone Wars is Embo with his spinning hat of death thingy. I don't really know what it's called, but it's cool nonetheless. If I had to make a prediction as to whether Cad Bane will appear in a canon again, I'd say yes. I reckon Cad Bane will appear in some sort of canon novel or comic set in between episode 3 and 4. I do not think he will be introduced to Rebels due to the whole age issue and him not being able to be a competent fighter in his old age. But as always, be sure to let me know what you guys think down below in the comments section. Do you reckon Cad Bane will appear in the canon again, or was the Star Wars The Clone Wars the last we'll see of the character? If you've enjoyed this video and you want to see more of Star Wars Saga series, then be sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button if you haven't already. I hope you all have a very, very nice day, and may the Force be with you. Always.